We had to get prepared to make sure that we were all set. When the screen share or the webcam turned back on. Okay, thank you guys for being patient. We currently, the numbers are jumping with the number of people that are hopping on. So hopefully that music got you guys all pumped up. You can chat. The chat is on YouTube, the YouTube link. So feel free to chat away on there. And we are actually just waiting for one of our other hosts to hop on. And then we'll get started. Actually, it's 8:02. There's Allison. All right, well, we are going to go ahead and get started. All right, well, welcome to tonight's first Diamond Mind kickoff. Are you guys excited or what?
Oh, yeah, oh my goodness. So excited, and I just peed a little. That's how excited I am.
I didn't pee a little, but I am
She's
excited.
She's good.
Partly because, you know, I've personally been a coach for, it'll be 6 years in July, and Lauren Knight was one of our very first coaches, and this was one of the things that we did in the very beginning that got us to where we are today as Star Diamond coaches, as $1 million earners. So we're really excited to have come together as a team and put this training together, and your guys' excitement has been awesome, and we're totally feeding off of your energy. It's contagious, and we're really, really excited to put this training on for you guys and to get started. So we're going to do a quick screen share. Let's see. So just for 1 second here.
Ooh, that's trippy.
It just takes 1 second. So, all right, I'm going to give it a second for it to load. And we actually have our iPad here so that we can see on the screen to make sure that everything is running smoothly.
Nothing crazy is going on.
And do you want to like maybe refresh it a little? Okay, I think it's working.
Oh, that's a nice thumbnail right there.
This is our very first time using on air, so thank you for your patience. It's really cool technology, but it's also scary trying something new, especially with such a large group and people that are so excited. We want to make sure that we deliver the information and that you can actually access it. So it looks like everything is working. So we'll go ahead and get started. So we didn't really introduce ourselves before, but I'm Lisa Mohajeh.
And I'm Paj Mohajeh.
And like we said before, we're so excited to have this 60-day training program that is really going to change your business, boost your business forward, and really make things click. Because for a lot of people, there's a whole time where you're trying to get things to figure out, and I just realized our screen. There we go. I'm like, why is that Excel spreadsheet thing jumping up and down? So everybody basically has their sign-up date and they have their start date, and in between that time, you're trying to figure out, you know, what works, what should I be doing? Should I be doing challenge groups? Should I be doing clean eating groups? Should I be on Instagram? Should I be, you know, on Twitter? Where am I at? What am I supposed to doing? What am I supposed to be doing? What's my why? Why am I doing this? Is it going to work? So hopefully over the next 60 days, this training is going to really clarify a lot of that for you, and everything is going to click. And so mark today's calendar down, February 2nd, for the date that you actually started. Some of you have already had that moment where things have started for you and things have clicked. But for a lot of you guys, things haven't clicked yet. So you have your sign-up date, you now have your start date, which is February 2nd. So get fired up, get focused, and we're going to get better. So who is this training for? This training is for everyone. So if you're a brand new coach, this training is for you. If you're an Emerald coach, if you're Ruby, if you're Diamond, you're going to gain so much information from this training that you'll be able to duplicate and teach your team going forward. If you're a Star Diamond coach, guess what? This training is for you. And, you know, I can speak for myself that this is exactly what we needed to reignite our business and get connected with the team. And, you know, I can't stress enough how important it is for you to be connected with the team and to really value your team members and the leaders that are putting this training on tonight. You know, we got married almost 2 years ago, not quite, and so we were busy, and there was a little time period where we had a little gap of communication between the team. And I'll just say that it really showed. You know, there was that disconnect. You know, we didn't feel like we were connected, and, you know, there was a missing link to the puzzle. So to be reconnected with the team and have all of you guys on board is just a really awesome feeling. So we're just going to go through and introduce the leaders that have volunteered their time to help you guys with this exclusive team training. And this is exclusive. It's for our downline only, so please do not share the recordings or the information that we're putting out there just yet. So the first training leader for tonight is Allison Blaker. She's a Star Diamond coach, Success Club 5 All-Star legend. Have really gotten a chance to get to know Allison throughout the preparation for putting this all together, and she's awesome. You guys are going to learn so much information from her.
And okay, the next training superstar is our own very own Lauren Knight. She's a 3-time elite, 2-time top 10 coach, 10-star diamond, combined $1 million earner. She's awesome. She's off the chain. And Lisa was the one that presented the business to her, and Lauren decided to take a chance, and now she's a millionaire. So good job, Lauren.
Yep, I actually had her cornered in the closet at the YMCA after a workout, and she was getting ready to put my emails into spam, and she took one more look at it. So our next presenter is Jacqueline Smith, 2-time elite, 6-star diamond coach, Success Club 5 All-Star legend. Of course, you have us, 3-time elite coach, 11-star diamond, combined, and $1 million earners as well. And
Lisa's looking at me right now. You guys can't see it, but she's looking at me. And we also have Tara Carr. She's a superstar diamond, 3-time elite, 1-time top 10, Success Club 10 All-Star legend. And she and her husband, good people.
Yeah,
I love them both.
She's actually the youngest superstar diamond coach. So what that means is she has at least 15 diamonds in one of her business centers. I know she has a couple different business centers, but one of her business centers, she does have 15. She's a superstar diamond. If she hasn't already made the Millionaire Club, she's right there borderline to that. So we have a rock star group of people that are going to be training you with their personal knowledge, the information that has helped them get to where they are today. So what is the Diamond Mind? It's a 60-day elite live training series. Kudos to you guys that are all online live and not catching the recording. I know some of you guys have to work and, you know, whatever, and we understand you do have to catch the recording, but we're really proud of you guys that are on live tonight. There's going to be 2 weekly trainings on Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. One of your to-do lists right now, we know all of you guys are sitting there with pen and paper taking notes because, as Shalene says, smart people take notes. Write that down on your to-do list to put those trainings in your calendar, in your smartphone, set alarms so you don't forget. Cannot tell you how many people we have say, oh, I didn't get the notification or the reminder. Well, you know what? This is your business, and if you forget, that's on you. So
this is a business. You don't forget to get up and go to drive to your work, so you can't forget to do these things.
Right. You are responsible for your business and yourself. So you're going to learn everything you need to know to go Star Diamond, including the compensation plan. We're going to go over the structure for Diamond. We're going to go over social media, and I think this is actually on the next slide, so I'm going to stop right there. I'm getting ahead of myself. You're going to get accountability. You guys should all already have a success partner that you've connected with and are sharing ideas with, and just getting to know each other. So over the next 60 days, you guys are going to have a lifelong friendship. You're going to learn from 6 of the most successful top coaches. And you're going to win prizes that we're going to get to in just a little bit. And you're going to advance your businesses. So what to expect over the next 60 days? We're going to do a lot of goal setting. And we're actually going to go over tonight the 3 vital behaviors, different social media outlets and how to expand your network, challenge groups. You guys, we have people that are earning 30 Success Club points. Danielle Hogel, in the month of January, 30 Success Club points. Holy cow! Is that amazing or what? I want to know what she's doing.
Teach.
Yeah.
Teach us.
So you're going to learn from people that have figured it out. They're being successful, and that's what this is all about. We are a team, and we want to help each other. We want to learn from each other, and we want to grow together. This is probably one of the most important things, but sometimes it may seem a little, not quite so exciting, but it's starting your new coaches off right. And that's so important, because if you don't do your GSR with a new coach within the first 48 hours, after that time, people start to fizzle out and they're not as excited. So you've got to really catch them while they're excited and give them the basic steps to get them going. You're going to grow your team like crazy. I just have to say, I signed up in the business in July of 2009, and I did my first 90 Days to Diamond program with Christine Dwyer, and Lauren was actually a part of it as well. I think I went Diamond in February, and then Lauren went Diamond like the week after. So these really, really work. So definitely tune in and just give 110%. You're going to learn how to share your Shakeology. You're going to learn how to turn customers into coaches, because that's what this is really about, is relationships and, letting it happen organically. Time management, we were just sitting here filling out our calendar. We schedule our workouts, we schedule in our date nights, we schedule in everything just as if it was an appointment. And that's kind of why it's so frustrating when we have someone say, oh, I forgot about our call. Well, it should have been in your calendar. How to maximize the compensation plan. Most people really have never even looked at the compensation plan. So we're going to go over that and so much more. So where to start? You guys, if you're not active, if you are not on Shakeology HD, if you haven't ordered the 21-day fix, you guys can order the 21-day fix for $44 or whatever the cost is. I don't think it's quite enough to get you active, but get active ASAP. You have to be using the products to be able to build a big business, because you're your own walking billboard. And if you're not using the products, you don't have anything to share. People sense that. You have to believe in yourself, because the leaders that have invited you on here tonight probably believe in you more right now than you do. You have to believe in the business. You have to believe in the products. You have to believe that this is an opportunity that is going to change people's lives. It's not being pushy. It's not being annoying. It's not being salesy. You're not being a nuisance. You actually have something that is life-changing, and you have to believe that. It's changed my life. It's changed Paja's life. It's changed Lauren's life, Tara's, Allison's, Jacqueline's, thousands of other people. So why wouldn't it change your best friend's life or your mom's life or your aunt's life? This business really is for everyone. You have to believe that. No excuses. Absolutely no whining, no excuses. No, we don't want to hear that you forgot about the phone call, you weren't on because you forgot. We don't want to hear that you were too tired. This is 60 days. You've got to be willing to commit 100%. You've got to be willing to share your why, and we're going to help you with that. And the biggest secret to this business is being consistent. You have to be consistent with this business. So everything in the business is 30 days behind, so you're not going to see the results for 30 days. So guess what? If you quit, 15 days into the 60-day program, you might start to see results, and then the momentum's going to stop again because you stopped. So you have to stay consistent with your posts, with your workouts, with your accountability partner, with your power of 3, all of that. Consistency is the secret sauce to this business. All right. Oh, I don't want to give away the cash prizes yet.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that was the first section of our presentation. Let me just switch back here.
Lisa was going off, so that's why I didn't want to jump in and interrupt. She was doing her thing.
You get on a roll. Hey, we had 5 minutes, and I think we went a little bit over.
We did go over, but she was going off, so I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing.
And I'm going like this to him as I'm talking.
She's eyeballing me. I'm like, no, you go ahead, go do your thing, girl.
All right, so we're going to switch it over to Allison Laker.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. So 1 second. I'm so excited. Did anyone see my Facebook picture? I put up the picture from Saved by the Bell where she's like, I'm so excited. I'm so scared. Except I'm not scared, I'm just excited. So I'm going to go over the 3 vital behaviors, the power of 3s, and then your power hour to-do list. So the 3 vital behaviors, I hope that you know these by heart by now, but I'm just going to go over them again with you. The first one, invite, invite, invite. Something that Carl has really talked about lately is it's more than just inviting. You really want to be connecting with people every single day. So you want to think of how you can help people. I put a little alarm that goes off in my phone every day that says, who can I help today? So every single day you should be inviting people to try Shakeology, to your free challenge group, to your challenge group, to join in on an open house or sneak peek group, to watch a webinar, to watch a video about the 21-Day Fix Extreme. When we say invite, you should always be inviting to a third-party tool. So make sure you're connecting with tons of people. We're going to teach you where to meet all these people and how to do this later, but just the basics, invite and connect with people every day. The next thing, be proof the products work. Like Lisa said, you should be an active coach by now. You have to start building your story today. And I wanted to just share this picture because I didn't lose a lot of weight. I lost 3 pounds, but I was able to experience the refresh, and you can see 3 pounds on me is a lot for me because my body's very stubborn. So I did the refresh, I had results to share with people, and then I can share that experience as well. So you should always be proof the product works. You should be drinking your Shakeology daily. You should be documenting how you feel, especially when you're doing programs. I hope all of you have ordered the 21-Day Fix Extreme. I know that I did as soon as it came out, so that you can share your honest opinion with people on that as well. So really start building your story today and know that your story can change. Throughout this business, like I remember doing my first pictures, I think, was just from drinking Shakeology. It was before Challenge Pack days. And now, I have the refresh results, and there's tons of other ones. So always be changing your story and building your story, both your fitness story and your financial story. And then, of course, personal development. This is another thing you have to be doing every single day. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. So we do have a list of awesome books. If you need more resources, just let us know. My team has like hundreds of personal development books that we love. But this is what changes you. This is what changes you and makes you better and makes you grow. I would not be on this call right now if it weren't for personal development. Before this business, I was super shy and afraid to do things like this. And now I'm just excited and I thrive on it. So always be working on yourself and find out what your talents are and really develop those. So I'm going to go over the power of 3s now because this is your homework every single week. So the first thing is adding new friends to your network. So every day you should be adding 3 people. You can add them on social media, in person, however you want to meet them, but you need to add 3 new friends so you're always talking to new people. And use the sheet to really write down people's names. It makes it so much easier to track. You can just write the date at the top, February 2nd for the week. Even at the top, I like to write my goals out, what I want to earn for the week. And then my goal for Challenge Pack or coaches, I write that all at the top and set those goals. and then use this sheet to really fill it out. So write out the 3 people you added and where you met them. Then you're going to message 3 people. And this is just a hey, how's it going message, or a hey girl message. It's not inviting yet. It's just getting to know people again, reconnecting, and we're going to go through more of that as well. But just start talking to people. And then the next bracket is filling in your invites. So every day you want to shoot to invite at least 3 people to your business and to a challenge. So that's not a lot. It should not take a full hour to do this power of 3s. So invite 3 people. And then, of course, you're going to do follow-ups, 3 follow-ups a day. And this is also really great. If you're writing all these out in this form, it's easy to follow up with people because you can see, okay, I'm inviting Sarah on Monday. You can make a little note for Wednesday to follow up with Sarah so you know who you need to follow up with. And then also fill out who you're inviting to the business. So you want to invite at least 3 to 5 people per week to this business. And that means they're actually seeing, you know, What is Coaching webinar, or they're joining a sneak peek group, that they're actually seeing the business. If you invite them and they say they don't want to watch it, that's cool, but that should not count as one of your 3 to 5 people that saw it. I want you to remember that a lot of times no means right now. So I want you to just take this and run with it and try to invite as many people as you can, because you can totally do this, and there's lots of people out there that are looking for this opportunity, or they're looking to make a change in their health and fitness, and they really need you. So make sure to invite and do the power of 3s every day. So there is a file in our team page with the power of 3s where you can do it on your Google if you want to have it in a spreadsheet, or you can print it out and handwrite it. And there's also a video that goes into detail on this as well if you want to watch that. It's in that same file. So print out 8 copies of this at least, and let's get to work on doing this every day. And then every week you'll check in with your success partner on your power of 3s. And as far as your check-ins, you can take pictures, you can message it to each other, whatever's easiest. If you want to talk to your partner every day, you can do that too. So make sure you and your partner know when you're going to check in with your power of 3s. And then my last point here is just the power hour to-do list. So we want to keep this simple. There's going to be a lot of information you're getting, and I hope you're already taking tons of notes. So when it comes to your power hour to-do list, this is what I want you to be doing every day, minimum. So power of 3s every day has to happen. Every day you should be drinking your Shakeology and working out. Every day you should check in with your groups. If you're in tons of groups like me, it's okay to turn off your notifications. Just make sure that the groups that you're active in, you add them into your favorites, or you make a note that you need to check in the Diamond Mind page, your team page, your challenge group page. So make sure every day you're present in your groups. Of course, personal development, read at least 10 pages a day and listen to 15 minutes of audio. There's so much out there for you to work on as far as personal development. And then 3 social media posts a day that give value. So every day, it's up to you if you want to post these live, as you go throughout your day and think of them. But a lot of coaches like to sit down on maybe on a Sunday, or maybe in the morning you write out your post for the day, but always be putting out at least 3 posts on your social media that are giving value. These are not posts just asking people to join groups. These are posts where you're getting to know your network, you're asking questions, asking for feedback, giving advice, that kind of thing. So that is the Power Hour to-do list, and I'm going to go ahead and pass it along.
Awesome. Okay, we are going to switch it over to all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, Jacqueline Smith. I've always wanted to be like the person on the NPC, and now
that's not the NPC, it's the UFC.
UFC. Sorry, I've always wanted to be like the guy on UFC.
Jacqueline, you're officially a UFC fighter.
Or NPC competitor.
Or NPC competitor.
Okay, we can't hear you. I think you're still muted.
You have to unmute yourself. Right there. Right there. Oh.
No, we don't. She's not muted. She's not red. Yeah, we can't hear you at the moment.
She's unmuted? She is muted.
Okay. No. Let's see. Say something. Say something.
Don't you say nothing. How about sign language? Do you know sign language? Can you do your presentation in sign language? Hold on. Let's see. I heard something.
I think that's somebody else. Yeah, she's not muted because it would be red.
Oh, something happened.
Can you hear me now?
Yay!
Yay! Okay. Well, I have to keep my headphones in now. Okay. All right. Well, that took up like 3 minutes of my time. All right. Mine is pretty short, so let me click in. Okay. My part is about presenting the business. And I feel like if you're a new coach, you get really intimidated by this, by presenting the business to other people, even by just simply asking a question. And so I want to start out and say you do not have to have a huge, megastar success story with the business. Really, it's about getting the business in front of as many people as you possibly can and being yourself. You can share, anything from, to me, when I started, I thought that a $10 commission check was huge, and other people are going to feel that same exact way. Another thing is making sure that you are completely confident and you have 100% belief in yourself and in the business. And that's another thing that is really going to determine whether or not people want to, sign up with you at all. So how to present the business. We are more about building relationships. We are not, someone that is all about, selling the products. We are more about really, truly getting to know people and becoming friends with people. So you might hear the word form if you're a Danny Johnson follower, or really, I think a lot of people use this. But digging in with people and getting to know their family, what they do for a living, their occupation, what they do for fun, their recreation, and then being able to deliver the message. Until you really get to know them, you're not going to be able to deliver the message and them actually listen to it. So finding out their needs and their wants. Do they need to pay off a credit card? Are they a stay-at-home mom that wants to make a little bit of extra money to go get a manicure? Or are they always busy and they want to replace an income? But you're going to have to dig in and really truly get to know them. And kind of like what Allison Blaker was saying, was that you're doing this power hour and you're messaging people on the power of 3 and getting to know them without ever saying anything to the business. So that's why the power hour and the power of 3 is a really good thing to do. Simply asking, have you ever considered doing what I'm doing? And it might sound super simple, and you might sound at the very beginning very odd, saying, have you ever considered doing what I'm doing? But it gets the door open, and they go, okay, well, what do you do? So just simply asking and not taking off all the fear of feeling odd or, worrying about what they say, and just asking, have you ever considered it? Like what Allison said, no does not mean never. It just means not right now. The average person takes about 4 to 5 exposures before they decide to actually sign up as a coach. For me, it took like an excessive 1 month of studying. So, making sure that no does not mean that they are never going to sign up. It just means not right now. Some will, some won't, but who cares? You have a goal to reach. You have to keep going and find those rock stars. Do not get bogged down by people ignoring your messages or by people saying no. Have your arsenal full of third-party tools. If your team runs what is a coach open house, or a sneak peek or whatever, make sure that you are fully utilizing those. If you guys do weekly webinars, or if there's a recorded webinar that you love personally, then keeping that close in contact and using that. Or a YouTube video that your upline coach has used, or I highly suggest people making their own quick 10-minute video of your story and what Beachbody has done for you, because someone will connect with that. You're connecting with people just like you, so why not share your story? So that's kind of how to present the business. And now we're going to talk about goal setting. So first, figure out your priorities. For me, I love watching 2020, Dateline, anything on the ID Network channel as much as possible. But in order for me to reach my goals, I cannot sit there and watch a bazillion shows. I have to narrow it down to 1 hour a day and work towards my goals the rest of the time. So really figuring out your priorities and having that aligned with your goals. So rewriting your goals weekly, reviewing them daily, and making sure that you're setting dates to your goals. If you do not write it down or set a date, that goal is going to turn into a wish, and it's never going to happen. So make a list of your top 10 goals, and that can be personally, business, physically, whatever they are, and write them in present tense. You've already accomplished that. You're already there. You can feel it. You know what it's like to have that 15-star jacket on your body. You know what it's like to have that bikini that you have stared at for months. You're already there. And how does it feel? How does it make you feel whenever you're there? And you're going to have to live and breathe those goals and those dreams as much as possible. Write them down, post it all over your wall, all over your house, put it on your phone wall, use it as a screensaver, and visualize your dream and achieving them completely with passion. So that is my spill. I'm going to stop share. Maybe. And there you go.
Thank you so much.
Good
That was so
job.
awesome. All right, we are going to switch it over to Lauren. And I know that there are a few people that are saying they can't get on, but I think they're trying to do the dial-in. If they go to the YouTube, if they have internet connection, there shouldn't be any issue. So if your partner can't get on, maybe you could just give them that little message. All right, Lauren.
Hey. Well, my portion tonight is going to cover a little bit about Success Club and then also really about getting your head in the game. And before I go to my slides, I do want to say that listening to these girls that I have not known well until the last few weeks, it's been really cool to get to know other coaches. And I want to really encourage you guys with your success partners to get to know those people and to use that relationship to help push you forward. One of the main reasons I joined this business was to get in shape and then to make relationships. And if you kind of feel like alone right now in your business and you haven't made those relationships, that's on you. So you need to make those relationships, and your success partner would be a really good place to start and somebody to really push you forward. So utilize that. And if you don't have a good one yet or you haven't found somebody, make sure that happens tonight. So basically I wanted to share with you guys about Success Club being very, very important. As you're hearing all this information, you are probably wondering, let me find my screen share. You're probably wondering, what do you need to focus on most? And I'm going to go ahead and say that as a brand new coach, or if you're somebody that's struggled, you need to focus on hitting Success Club. And this is something that is very easy to do. Here we go. Very easy to do if you are focused on it. If your goal at the beginning of the month is to hit that 5 points, and that is your total focus, is I'm going to get this done, and you don't give up halfway through the month or the first time somebody says, no, you can do this. 5 points a month is not much. And maybe if you're brand new to coach and you don't really understand what Success Club is or why it's important, I want to go over that tonight. You will not be able to be a successful coach unless you get this and commit to making it part of your business. So 5 or 10 points a month through new Challenge Pack or Shakeology HD, that's home direct sales. So basically that means every time you sell a Challenge Pack to a new customer or a Shakeology to a new customer or coach, On Home Direct, you get points. A challenge pack is 2 points, and Shakeology Home Direct is 1 point. And it doesn't matter if it's a coach or customer, but they do have to be new. So if you sold that challenge pack to your friend this month, when their Shakeology ships again next month, you don't also get another point for that. That is a one-time point. But what you do get is the commission each time that Shakeology ships. And that's the reason why Beachbody is giving us this reward system. You know, why to do this? Residual income is so important when you're building a business, and Beachbody is basically saying, here's a reward every single month. You get your name on this list, you get a little bobblehead, or you get a t-shirt. They're going to give you little prizes to encourage you to hit that 5 or 10 points because they want to see you grow residual income. When you sell a challenge pack, you've sold a product, either a program like the 21-Day Fix or Insanity, plus Shakeology on Home Direct. That's what a challenge pack is. That means next month you don't have to sell your friend on Shakeology again. It's already going to ship to them because they've signed up for a challenge pack. It includes Home Direct. Again, with Shakeology on Home Direct, if you sell it to them this month, you don't have to sell it again next month. They're going to continue to purchase it until they choose to stop. And most people, once they get on Shakeology, stay on, I believe it's like an average of 4 months is the average person that stays on Shakeology. So that's 4 times the sale that you didn't have to make. And you know, a lot of us have stayed on it. I've been on it for 5 years and haven't quit. So that's one reason why it's so important to hit Success Club, is bringing new blood into your business. Those people you're selling challenge packs or Shakeology to are new people for you to have results and to ask them how they're doing, to get referrals from, to perhaps become a coach in the future. If you just kept selling to the same 5 people over and over again, you'd never have new people in your business. That's why Success Club works. The third thing is rewards. Of course, there's those awesome little prizes that we get every month, which are fun, but there's also a big reward called the Success Club trip, which I have pictures up here of 2 different trips I've been on. I'm about to go on my 5th trip. This is my 5th year as a coach, or actually starting my 6th year as a coach. And I've been to some amazing places completely paid for by Beachbody, and every month that you earn Success Club is dollars towards that trip that you can completely earn. So make sure you look up the requirements if you do want to be on that trip that we're taking, that cruise that we're going to be on in 2016. You want to earn those dollars this year so you can be on that cruise. And make sure you look up exactly, there's a lot of little details to that you could look up, but hitting Success Club is going to help you do that as well. And then the last thing, and this is really for those of us on this call who are building a big business. Setting the example for your team. You have got to hit Success Club yourself if you want to ask your teammates to do that in your downline. It is going to be vitally important to you and your income and your team that they do that. Every coach on your team that hits Success Club is going to make more money. Isn't that why you bring people into this business, to help them make money? The best way to do that is to teach them to consistently hit Success Club. If they're selling 3 challenge packs a month, they're at least making commissions every single month. They're at least covering their cost of Shakeology. They're bringing new blood into their business. They're getting residual Shakeology sales. You need to teach your coaches to do this, and you set the example first by making it non-negotiable. You will always hit 5 points. You will stay up till midnight on the very last night of the month, and you will find somebody to be that last 2 points that you need. That's what I did every single month in my business, and it has worked for me. And you need to make that same commitment. And I will say one more thing about that. The other requirement besides hitting your points, if you look in the middle of your screen when you sign into your online office, there's a box there that tells you if you are qualified for Success Club this month. And one requirement is the points. The second requirement is that you personally are on Shakeology Home Direct. That's a simple thing. If you are not on Shakeology Home Direct at this very moment, you better be hustling your buns over to your Team Beachbody site and be signing yourself up for on Home Direct Shakeology yourself, because there is no reason for you to be in this diamond group right now if you're not on Shakeology Home Direct. Every single person has to be, and you never get off that sucker. And if you do, you're going to lose all of the volume you have banked if you're not an active coach. You've got to stay on Shakeology. Trust me, I have a closet full downstairs. I could feed the entire neighborhood if we ever have like nuclear warfare or anything. I could totally bring everybody to my house and feed them for like a year on Shakeology. But that's okay. I have samples to give out. I mail them out. I hand them out on the street sometimes. Just people walking by, I will say, hey, have you, here's what I love. I always have it in my bag because I will give it away. But there's no reason to ever go off Shakeology Home Direct. And the last part that I'm going to cover tonight, and this is going to kind of cross over into my first topic that I'll be covering in my little training session, is the power that you have for positive thinking for your business. And all of you that joined this diamond training already somewhat believed in yourself, or you would not have joined the training. You believe in your dream and you believe in what you want to do. But we all know that sometimes that can come and go with how we feel. And I want to encourage you that to be a successful coach, that you have got to get in your head and you've got to decide what you want and decide that it's important enough and that what you want is within you, that you're going to go after it, because there will be days when you don't feel like it. And if you don't have a big, deep emotional reason why you want this, it's very easy to find excuses. Jonathan kind of touched on that a little bit. These are two of my very favorite quotes, and I'm going to read them to you, and I'm going to tell you why it's so important for you. You need to keep your thoughts positive, because your thoughts become your words. And once you figure out how to do that, that is difficult. But when your thoughts are positive and your words can be positive, then that means that your behavior will be positive, because your words become your behavior. When your behavior is positive, that can cause your habits to be positive. Keep your habits positive, because your habits become your values, what makes up your life. And when your values are positive, that means that it will become your destiny, because your destiny and your words are connected. You don't think so right now, but what you're saying and the way you're acting on a daily basis will determine eventually what your destiny is. This is the reason why personal development is so, so, so important. And if today you feel like you have a lot of self-doubt, you join this group, but you don't really know if you can be diamond or not, you don't really believe that you're going to make it, this little second quote comes into play, that whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So you need to decide right now if you really believe it or not. And if you are having doubts about your ability to be a diamond or a star diamond coach, to lead a team, you need to figure out where your sense of self-doubt is coming from, and you need to fix that. Because until you fix your thoughts and your words and your behaviors, your habits aren't going to change, your values can't change, your destiny cannot change. You have to start with your thoughts. And it starts with how you think about yourself and what you think you can and can't do. And there are definitely times in this business where I sit and I wonder, man, do I even know what I'm doing? Sometimes I feel like I have just really dropped the ball, or I don't know if I can even be a good coach. And you probably think I'm crazy for saying that if you know that, I've been a coach for 5 years now, and I've been in the top 10. Like, there's no way I should doubt myself, but I do sometimes. And I have to get back in my head. I have to get into personal development. I have to decide what I want and how hard I'm willing to work for it, and that I can do this. You have to do the exact same thing as a coach on a daily basis if you're going to make it. And I'm telling you, personal development will be the way you do that. But it's going to be really important for you to believe in your goals and believe in yourself. Because this training and all the stuff we're giving you guys is going to be difficult to keep straight and to really keep focused on 2 times a week, all the power of 3s, and talking to so many people on a daily basis. You're going to get tired. You have to know why you're doing it, and you have to believe that you can. So that's my part. I'm out.
Awesome. Okay.
Awesome. Oh, yeah. You guys probably think this is like Miami Vice from the 70s or something. It's actually The Price is Right. Okay, I'm getting okay. Turn it off. Quick.
All right. Now we're just getting our screen share pulled up. It's just going to take 1 second in here.
What the hell?
Present to everyone.
Something's happening.
Okay, give us, it must have been The Price is Right. Song really threw it off. Let's try this again. All right.
And oh yeah.
Oh, I know why. Duh. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. Cash prizes. This is one of the most exciting parts of
Cash
tonight.
money.
Because we are all excited. Who couldn't use a little extra money?
Or a lot.
Or a lot of money. So we have 2 bonus pools. The first one goes to one pool for people that rank advanced to diamond. In the next 60 days, we'll split the cash prize of $3,000. The second cash pool will go to star diamond advancements. Okay, we just got notice that you guys can't see it. We see it on our iPad. I think maybe it was just a little delayed. Should be pulling up though. The second cash prize goes to Star Diamond rank advancements in the next 60 days. Hold the prize for this. Hold your rank for the next 6. Okay, I definitely had a typo in there. For the next 6 weeks, we'll split the cash prize of $2,000. Prize foe, $2,000. Okay, I had a little bit of typos there.
Oh, yeah.
So let me not read the slides and just basically explain it to you. So the way Beachbody works with rank advancements is you have to hold it for a 6-week period. So you go diamond on a Thursday, you have to hold that rank for 6 weeks to be a lifetime diamond. Same thing as you rank advance in Star Diamonds. You have to hold it for a consecutive 6 weeks to be a lifetime rank. And so we're going to do the same thing with this bonus pool. So, and the other thing I do want to mention is that it's got to be a rank advancement from your current lifetime rank. So if you've been a diamond coach and you've fallen off and you get your diamond status back, you're not going to qualify for the diamond pool. You're going to have to do Star Diamond rank advancement.
Which you can do. We believe that.
Yes.
You can definitely do that.
Just want to make it clear. You know, you've got to rank advance from your life. Sorry, we're getting messages, and so I'm reading those. So you have to rank advance from your current lifetime rank. Okay.
Yeah.
Allison can see it. Yeah.
We're all good. We're all good.
Sorry, we're getting messages and easily distracted. So hopefully that made sense. We actually have a little more than $5,000 that we're going to split, and we just got to determine which pot that extra money will go into, whether it'll be the diamond pot or the Star Diamond pot. But that is a whole lot of money that you guys can split.
Absolutely.
So, all right. So your to-do list, before we turn it over to Tara Carr, who's going to close us out for the evening, you guys have a pen and paper. You guys have taken notes. You have lots of to-do lists. You're going to check in with your accountability partner daily. Hopefully you guys have exchanged cell phones. You guys can text. You can check in on Facebook. You guys can do a Google Hangout. You can Skype, whatever. Just make sure you guys hold each other accountable. And if you don't hear from your partner, ask them, hey, what's going on? You know, I really need you to push me through this, and, you know, I'm going to do the same for you. So really hold each other accountable. Don't be, you know, one of those partners that just, you know, lets it go. So my first 90-day to Diamond accountability partner quit before the program even started. So I didn't have a partner. So, you know, really check in with your partner. So important. You're going to complete the Power of 3 every week, and you're going to share it with your partner. Feel free to share it with your upline coach. As you rank advance to Diamond or Star Diamond, make sure you send the rank advancements to the leaders. We know we're already going to see it all over social media because you guys are going to be so fired up, and we're already going to know. But go ahead and just send a message to the leaders. Let us know that you rank advanced. Again, set an alarm for Mondays and Thursdays. Don't be one of those people that forgets. Don't be one of those people that doesn't treat your business serious. This is for 60 days. It's for 2 months. You guys, you owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family to really give it all you've got and make this happen. Because if you don't, how many times have you not completed something and think, oh man, I wish I would have finished that. I wish I would have given all I got. I wish I would have done this. Okay, so don't do that. Really dig in, you know, put your whole heart into it. Let your family know, hey, for the next 60 days, this is what I'm doing. I need your support. You know, I'm doing this for you guys. And again, invite to challenge groups. Tomorrow night, we are hosting a 15-minute fire call that you can invite your people to. We'll post the information on the Diamond Mind page, but we've got 4 coaches lined up who are going to share a 60-second testimonial, and then we'll go in and share, you know, just a little bit of how the business works, 15 minutes max. Also on the Platinum Presenters website, every week they host a business presentation that you can invite your people to. 21 Day Fix came out. We don't need to say any more. We'll say that going forward, these calls will only be 30 minutes no more than 45 minutes. It was a little bit longer today just because we had a lot to cover. Every week it's going to be a different leader leading the call, so we will be going back and forth between the 5 of us, the 6 of us. So it'll, just to give you an idea, next week when you set that calendar reminder, you can put on there 30 to 45 minutes. So we're going to hand it over to, let's see. We're going to pass it over to Tara Carr, who is going to close us out for the evening.
Awesome. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. All right.
Yay! I was using your guys' music when you were playing it. So I don't know about all of you guys, but I was super pumped listening to everybody, and especially when I was listening to Lauren, I was sitting here like, I think I'm going to need to call her while I'm in labor because she's going to like remind me that I can do this. Because it's just the way that she was saying it just reminded me of the beginning of my business on how she would talk to me and tell me, like, if you don't have something to fight for, you're never going to make it in this business. So I want you all to really take that to heart, what all the coaches said, because they've all started at the very bottom. They've all worked up to where they are at now. And so if you're sitting there thinking or comparing your beginning part to someone else's middle or what you think is their end chapter, know that all of us leaders on this call have all started from nothing, and we've all had those moments where we've doubted ourselves. So I'm super pumped to be in this group with all of you guys. Know that on Thursday, we will be going over time management and finding your purpose. I know that's a really big topic with a lot of people, is like, where am I going to find the time? I feel like I'm all over the place. I am a stay-at-home mom, or I have a full-time job, and I just don't know how to juggle all of this. So we will be going over that on Thursday. Make sure that you guys are engaged in this group. I mean, if you guys go silent, there's no way for all of us to possibly know if you're not plugging in. So it's your responsibility to set an alarm on your phone and make sure that you're checking in daily on what's happening in the group, and that way you don't miss out on anything, and schedule it in your calendar like Lisa said. So thank you guys for coming on the call. We are so pumped to have you in this diamond mine. It's going to be absolutely mind-blowing. I can't wait to see how many diamonds we produce from this, and thankful for everyone that's joining in and believing in themselves, because you're going to be the leaders of the team. So Lisa, if you want to take it back over.
Awesome.
Good job.
Cool.
Okay. You guys, thank you so much for hopping on tonight.
Yeah, we're just super, super proud of you guys. You know, we had over 500 people say that they were going to be on this call, and just about half of you guys showed up. And this is the half that's going to actually do something with their life, and this is the half that's going to change the lives of the people that are in your family and your close network of friends, and you know, all your people in that circle. So we're very, very proud of you guys. And can't wait to meet you guys eventually at all these awesome trips that they talked about, and you know, all that good stuff.
Yes, and you guys that are going to catch the recording, we believe in you guys too. We understand that you guys have things that come up. The most important thing is that you watch it. Maybe you watch the recording again, you take notes, and make sure you're here at the same spot next Thursday, this coming Thursday, and we'll see you guys then. Thank you guys. Thank you, Allison, Jacqueline, Tara, and Lauren.
The dream team.
Guys, yes.
The dream team.
This is awesome. Yay!